Crossplay in the Elder Scrolls Online has been a big topic of conversation for several years, but a very big topic of conversation this year. And we do know the devs are working on it. We do not know when it's coming to the game. I'm still assuming it's going to be a good while before we see it. But in a recent interview with Forbes, Mike Finnegan was asked this question once again, and he did kind of confirm that answer. It is actively being worked on. We don't really have any more to say other than that as of right now. And that's what we've heard from all the developers. Even in the recent AMA that the devs did on Reddit, that was the same response. We have a team working on it, but we don't have a time frame for when it's going to come out. So we do know it's going to come to the game eventually. And I know a lot of people are expecting to see this next year. I don't think crossplay will be added in 2026 to ESO. Personally, for me, I will be shocked if we see it before probably fall of 27. And it could even be later than that. Years ago, I made a video talking about crossplay here on the channel and how I expected to see it in the game in around a 5 to 7 year time frame. And that's kind of the same time frame I'm still looking at. It's probably going to be a couple more years from now before we see it. And I know that is a big disappointment to a lot of players, because many feel like if crossplay would have been added into ESO a few years back, that the player base would be a bit more healthy now, and players may not have quit playing as much as they have now. I don't know if that really would have solved the problem, but I don't know if it would have hurt either. Now, I do think that ESO has a great opportunity here to kind of get in on the crossplay idea, because we do know, unfortunately, Amazon has shut down some of their gaming studio stuff that they've been doing. They said they're not really going to be working on many games besides just a handful. The New World game, Throne and Liberty, have all been kind of just done away with. So those games aren't going to be a thing anymore. And those are two games that do have crossplay available. So there's not a lot right now in the MMO and RPG space that is available on PC and console that does have crossplay, that has a big community like ESO does. So I think really it would be a great time for them to add it into the game. But at the same time, I don't really think ZOS is going to rush this too much. This is not something that they need to rush, and when it's released, it's absolutely awful. It doesn't work correctly, whatever the case may be. That's not something they need to mess up. So I'm sure they're going to continue to take their time with this and figure it out. I know there's a lot of stuff on the back end they have to fix, and even just stuff in game. The guild trading idea is going to be an interesting one, because you're going to first of all have to figure out how the economy is going to work, because console prices are a whole lot less than PC prices. But the biggest issue here is there's tons of guild traders in game, and once you have all of these platforms playing together, you're not going to have enough guild trader options out there. It's hard enough right now to get a guild trader week in and week out if your guild has the available funds to do so. But if you have all of these platforms playing together, being able to get a guild trader in any zone is going to be very, very difficult. So they're going to have to figure out some way to add more guild trading slots and areas in the map for people to be able to get those traders. Overall, I think it's going to be a little bit of a long haul before we see, or probably even hear, any progress on crossplay. I would really be shocked if it does come out within the next year and a half. I kind of hope they do surprise me, but I really do not expect ZOS to be able to get it done that quickly. Leave me a comment with your thoughts. Let me know what you think about crossplay coming to ESO. Now we know that the devs have been discussing it for the last several months in different interviews and other things. Is this something that you think the game still needs, or do you think it's a little too late for them to be adding it now? Leave me a comment with your thoughts. If you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.